What's going on, guys? This is Haws. Just bringing you my goals video. I know a lot of you have been asking, what's your long-term goals for the account? Where do you plan on going? Where do you want to be? Etc. etc. So I decided to go ahead and make this video. Now, a few problems. I was actually going to talk over an intro of me actually doing a fire cape attempt. If you guys were there at the live stream when I did it, I did do a fire cape attempt. Unfortunately, Twitch deleted the entire VOD. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I'll see it in the next couple of days and I'll be able to put it up. Basically, I died. So it's anticlimactic. I screwed up and missed a prayer on the waves, and it brought me to a point where I was way too nervous in Jad. I had gotten all the healers down except for one. Pretty much had the fire cape, but I fucked up a prayer flick and died. So that was kind of unfortunate. So I just need to go again and not fuck up this time. So that is the plan. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and talk about the goals past Fire Cape, really. Now, a few of the goals here we're going to look at is, number one, we obviously want our Fire Cape in our short-term goals. So for our short-term goals, we have Fire Cape, we have Barrows, Gloves, and we have... I really don't think I have anything else for a short-term goal. Oh, maybe Berserker Ring. So, those three I think is a good trifecta of a short-term goal there. Now, if we're looking into the more long-term goals, now there's some longer-term goals here that are going to take way longer than some of them, like the Fury, for example. So our Fury is one of our long-term goals. Once we have that Fury, that Fury is probably going to take a few months from now to have, if that even. It's about 170 hours, so I could probably bang that out in 2 months, working full-time, something like that. Past that, we look at, and I don't mean working RuneScape full-time, I mean working a job full-time. Past that, we are going to kill at least one of the God Wars bosses in the short term, but we ultimately want them all dead. I do want to make a Saradomin Godsword from scratch on this account. Like I said, some of these are going to be way longer term than others. So, the Fury seems a little bit more in reach right now than killing Saradomin. But once killing the Saradomin boss. But once we have 90 range and we have the gear to go in, why not? Right? If I can get either an Armadale crossbow or a Saradomin hilt, to be an Iron Man and have a Saradomin sword would be amazing. So, like I was saying before, I was interrupted there. The Saradomin Godsword would be a great thing to have on the Iron Man. Definitely think it'd be a nice goal to get long term. We're going to look at a little bit of a shorter term goal, but still pretty long term. I do want an Abyssal Whip, so that's going to be 80 Slayer. I do want a lot more than 80 Slayer. Obviously, I want 87 is the ultimate goal, so we're just going to throw that up there, 87 Slayer. 87 Slayer is the goal because I do want a Tentacle, Kraken, and then I also would love a Trident, so that would be that. Another long-term goal is at least a few full Barrows sets. I'm not even going to put this on the screen just because it's kind of like a side goal. It's not hard. It's just going to take a really long time. So there's that. Now, a few other long-term goals. I do want to complete up to 50 Elite Clue Scrolls at least. So that's going to be something that we work towards to hunt around that. We're obviously in the amount that we're actually going to be playing the account. There's going to be a lot more clue scrolls than just 50. I just would like to get 50 done and out of the way, just so I have a decent amount of elite clue scrolls done on the account already. Past that, I don't think that there's many long-term goals other than PVM. So it's mainly God Wars, kind of try to get a God Sword type deal. We're going to be leveling our smithing and everything else like that. But past that, I think the last goal that I haven't really mentioned is I do want 99 prayer, and I'm sure some of you have heard me talk about this once or twice. I would love 99 prayer on an Ironman. I just think it'd be a great achievement. So that would equate to 42,000 dragons approximately. Could be more, could be less. 42,000 dragons. If I kill a good portion of them for visage dropping dragons, so if I just farm black dragons, there's a very good chance that I could get a visage. A very good chance. But at the same time, I still 40,000 dragons. I could go completely dry and not get a visage in the 40,000. Past that, I don't think I would ever farm a visage ever again in my life. But if I do get a visage, think of how amazing that would be to the account. So that ultimately is the plan here, guys. So you can see the goals there on the screen. If you want to check me out with the live stream, you can go ahead and go to twitch.tv/HawsLOL. Go ahead and click the follow button, even if I'm online or if I'm offline, because next time I'm online, then it'll give you an email right to your email inbox saying that I'm online, and it'll show you the title, so you can typically kind of guess what I'm doing. So if you feel that what I'm doing is interesting you, you can go ahead, hop into the stream, and just chill out. Also, again, subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't. You're watching this goals video, you're obviously keeping up with my Ironman, so go ahead and click the subscribe button. You can get notified every time my videos come out right away. And lastly, another way to stay connected to the live stream and YouTube, and I also kind of want to take away the automatic posts and make it more personal posts. And I'm also going to post like things that I'm doing currently, when I'm going to be on, what I'm going to do, and then have talks with you guys too as well. So if you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, go ahead and twitter.com/HawsPlays. You're going to find my Twitter there. And yeah, that's all the ways to stay connected. So thank you guys for all the subscribes and all the support on the channel. And hopefully the next episode will be out in a couple of days. I don't want you guys to wait too long for it. I've been doing a lot of mining pure essence and rune crafting, so there hasn't been too much recording going on. So that is the plan. Hope everyone is having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.